We are back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I did not know I was rolling up into the deep end. What in the world? Get off of me. I just fast traveled. I'm like, I'll go do another main story quest tonight before I call it. That was not the move to do. Oh, I also want to change my armor back to what it was. So when we last left off, I don't remember what we did. But I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go visit so-and-so's sister, Sebastian's sister. Okay, I want to change my appearance here. Well, let me see. So I went ahead and identified all the items I had been collecting. But their level did not seem to go up with mine that much. Some of them were identified at like level 22. So it doesn't say what level they are when they're unidentified, but they are not whatever you think they want. They are not whatever you are hoping, or whatever your level is. I can't speak. Maybe I should have went to bed. So there's no reason not to identify things. I would say at this point, just investing stuff into them. Oh, I like that. Like the upgrades and the slots for talents. Probably don't want to do. Nice, we got oh, never mind. We're gonna have this instead. Alright, but we're gonna put on my favorite piece of gear right now that I am liking. Yep. That's right. Meet Sir Dummy, the Knight of Hogwarts. Oh, and I guess whatever. Gonna wear this? Or should I wear this? Ooh, almost makes me look like Goblin Slayer. We'll do that because it's Hufflepuff. Yeah? Probably something that hangs to the back. Yeah. We're gonna do this for Hufflepuff. We are the Hufflepuff Knight. Alright, what's funny is some of these cutscenes I did with people, they were like, hey, I know you. I'm like, do you? How can you tell? I'm a suit of armor. How do you know me? Imagine playing hide and seek and you could be a suit of armor and just stand next to another suit of armor. Like, how cool would that be? Very cool if you ask me. There's the Floo Flame. Alright, what's this?
Wonder who lives here.
I wonder who lives here. Probably some wizards and witches. Alright, the Fieldcroft well. Legend has it, it's a well. The end. That was a story, I swear. It's canon. I read it in a book. Not gonna lie, I just didn't want to read that.
You made it.
I made it. I've been here. Where have you been? You even know who I am? How do you even know who I am?
Enjoying the view. Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
I would love to introduce my suit of armor to her. Quick. Knock knock. Is there loot in here?
Used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Really? Nobody's here. Oh, is this your uncle's? Nah, too close. Oh, never mind.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
You're not gonna go for... Okay, strangers first. Thank you. Knock knock. Piece of armor coming through.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Well,
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
your cape needs a moment alone.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Yeah, you go that way. I'm gonna go talk to your uncle that doesn't hate me because... What the heck is that? That's a cow? That's a... Are we sure? That's a big... Bro, that's... That cow... That don't look like no cow to... What in the world? I've seen some cows. I'm from the country. We go cow tipping. Don't you run from me. You sneak up on the cow? It's the simple things in life you like. Alright, let's go talk to the angry uncle.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Oh, you didn't know you had any left?
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Oh. I see.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Wow, good day? Wow. Good day? Them's fighting words. Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to
You'll
bear.
think twice. You'll think twice about talking to me like that. I am the Knight of Hufflepuff. Sir Dummy. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, the sharp is still as foul. You know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian.
Rebellion.
Aw. Alright, we'll talk in a moment, Anne. I'm here to collect your treasure. See, you're poor. You have no treasure. You will be banned now. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Damn, get wrecked, nerd.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Just like your uncle. Lucky those are indestructible. I am the Knight of Hufflepuff. I'll say when it's over. Yeah, how's that wagon repair going, huh? Yep, looks like it's on to me. Maybe you should have been nicer to the Knight of Hufflepuff. Just a little bit. Alright, Cal, mano a mano, go!
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Oh, it's coming to attack. Bro, imagine.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Wait, are we brooming? We're not brooming. Alright.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging.
What the? So...
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Why was Anne and them even together like that?
How much longer are we
Blow a loyalist.
dig through this rabble?
Launch an enemy into a destructible object. Also.
Part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Blow a loyalist.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. You're like a glum bubble, you arrogant child. Who do you think you are? Only the inevitable. Stop it!
Alright, I'm not sure where I'm gonna find the,
Showing off, are we? Not very good at this, are you? This kid is. I won't bet. Won't get away with that. There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way. I will make you.
where's the assassin? Oh,
You've made your last mistake.
you're not the assassin.
I was right not to be worried about you. Now over here, get away!
Oh, man.
Don't do that again, I beg you. I can see this for hours.
And
I won't rest. Lucky that's all. I'm less human to worry about.
still waiting for that assassin to show up. That magical assassin.
I won't rest.
He's behind me.
Get accustomed to that.
Alright, take out the assassin. Here, challenge the Knight of Hufflepuff. Grab the box. I am a little sick.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Try to warn me. You didn't say they were still here, man. Oh, well. Can I do it? Hey. Well. I fixed that, but I didn't fix the other guy's stuff. He didn't deserve his way.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Okay.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
That looks very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio.
But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Okay. Go take a look at the estate. Like the rest of it. But first, gotta loot. First year cap. Didn't know there was a first year cap. Money. Alright.
This well looks familiar.
Familiar. In what way?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as
Revelio.
though this was intentional.
Hmm. And then we got whatever this there.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh, is this when we, is this where those four wizards made it rain in the ancient times? Mmm.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Okay.
Look at this.
Look at what?
Someone piled this here for a reason.
Oh?
Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
And no treasure chest.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here. Look.
They've left all of this simply
Double.
strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright, almost to the 30-minute mark. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of the party. I saw the man leaving camp, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Open another one. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, The skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of his adorers. I should hold on to this.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, that's not what I want.
Confringo!
Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, I gotta say, I'm like, what am I doing?
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
So this is how the
I'm
enemies
tempted
will
to hold my breath.
probably infiltrate Hogwarts. We're coming close to the 30-minute mark, so I think we will cut it here, leave you on this nice cliffhanger. What is with this mysterious mirror? Whoop.
Lumos.
We will find out on the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. See you there.